What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka JustTenMoreMinutes, aka the Freaking 10, back again with another Sabaton reaction. Now, this is 7 Pillars of Wisdom. And judging by the thumbnail, this is about Lawrence of Arabia. Just a guess. But I don't know the story, quite honestly. I never paid attention. I never watched the movie. So I don't really know what to expect other than Sabaton being Sabaton, and it's going to be awesome. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Imagine being in the desert and you're there and you see Joachim with a mask on walking at you. I'm dropping whatever I got and I'm running. So the way that they're building this is beautiful. I was paying attention because I've become such a huge fan of Tommy that I was kind of watching to see what he does. And I'm wondering how much input the others guys have. We've seen Tommy do some amazing things on his channel when it comes to some just camera angles and things like that for fun. But I also believe he could do something like this as well. So I'm wondering if he has input with Pear on this one. This is going to be epic. I can already feel it.
Where?
From home, a man with a mission, in the heat of the glistening sun, in the heart of ancient tradition, this man's journey has only begun. Lead the charge, a raider has entered the battlefield. Sabotage, the game is about to unfold. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on this press his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence's name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. Our goals to gain independence. Hide and seek hunters hot to the trail. Join the ranks, obtain their acceptance. Side by side, raid the Ottoman rail. Lead the charge, speed of Medina, Damascus calls. Sabotage, demolish the bridges to dust. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on this press his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence's name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame.
Okay. So what's... Wow, there's so much in there. And I have to push the button. I have to.
And it was about that time that JTMM knew he wanted to see the history.
And I know that's kind of lame to say. As popular as Lawrence Arabia is, I've just never sat down to watch it, right? To understand the history. It wasn't really taught to us, to be honest with you. Far from home, a man with a mission, in the heat of the glistening sun. In the heart of an ancient tradition, this man's journey has only begun. So great rhyme scheme. Again, now this one shows Christopher Roarland, which I'm assuming maybe he's probably the other member of the band, Chris, that everybody says. And Yokim. And you can kind of see it because he's starting to pull in those rhyme schemes. Lead the charge, a raider has entered the battlefield. Sabotage, the game is about to unfold. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, one man spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence's name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. A revolt to gain independence, hide and seek. Hunters hot on their trail. Join their ranks, obtain their acceptance. Side by side, raid the Ottoman rail. See, now I want to hear more about it. And I know it's probably odd that I haven't heard about it, but, you know, obviously growing up, you know, all anybody talked about was the movie, I think it was Peter O'Toole that played Lawrence over Arabia. And it was one of those that it just showed up everywhere as far as that movie. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to watch that. But this I'll sit there and watch. The other comment I want to say is that what I can't wait for is to kind of get through the discography in a sense, similar to kind of what I did with Nightwish, and then dive into the concerts, because the energy that Joachim brings on the little snippets from the history episodes, as well as some of these performances where they show them, the energy that this man puts off is absolutely insane. All of them, to be honest with you, they were all sitting there just going balls to the wall, and I love that. I'm very interested to hear the story, because when you talk about lead the charge, or excuse me, the join their ranks, obtain their acceptance, I'm really, yeah. Let's finish this out.
After the war has been won, deception or treason, who can tell? Who stood to gain, who stood to lose, who did the dying? Betrayal and trust from within, or compel. The pillars of wisdom can tell. Back home where a new life awaits, whispers are past, the sands of Arabia calling. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on the spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence's name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on the spreads his wings as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence's name. 7 pillars of wisdom lights the flame.
Oh, that's just an awesome visual right there. And yeah, I saw Indy. I didn't recognize him at first. To be continued? Yeah, I didn't recognize India first. Okay, so Chris, what is one of the members? Sorry, never really talked about him before. I want to make sure that all the credits get in, because that was awesome. Okay. That's a really cool story. Lead the charge, Tafala and Medina at Damascus calls, sabotage, demolish the bridges to dust. After the war has been won, deception or treason. Who can tell? Who stood to gain? Who stood to lose? Who did the dying? Betrayal of trust from within or compelled? The pillars of wisdom can tell. Back home where a new life awaits, whispers of past, the sands of Arabia calling. That's just awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch the history episode, even though I should start dinner. But I think I'm going to have to watch the history episode first because this was awesome. I like the videos like this when they kind of do the acting in a sense, and show some of those like Christmas truths and this one and a couple others that they've done. Not because it brings it to life, but it just shows how well-rounded they are, right? You know, we see Pear doing the producing and the screenplay. And, you know, I love seeing those other sides of people, not just the musician side, but the stuff behind the scenes. This shows just the knowledge that they have, right? It's kind of like Yo Kim. If you sit there and listen to him in an interview, he's probably the most humble guy in the world. But when he gets on stage, the dude scares the shit out of me because he's just so energetic and just, he looks like he could beat the crap out of you. But if you're just, you know, sitting on a conversation like we've seen, nicest guy in the world. Now, I truly believe he's the nicest guy in the world, but you know, that intensity he shows on the stage and when performing is just awesome. So yeah, this is another great one. I cannot wait to see the history. So I'm going to get to that one next. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you with the history on Thursday. Excuse me, Wednesday. I'm in last week before the next. I'm recording ahead so I can build it up, so forgive me. I'm JTMM. You know who I am and what I'm about. My memory is going. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.